Hey, I'm doing something a tiny bit different. Basically, this is the story of how I ended up in Prague, like 3 months ago or something. A lot of my friends like this story, so one of you will, so big up, big up. Basically, right, it all starts the day before my exam. And I'm honestly a little bit of an academic weapon. So I was there, writing out my notes, studying away, seeing what was going on, getting the notes down, getting the information in. Got a text from one of my classmates. Hey yo, Rory. And I'm like, hey yo, yes. Me and some of my friends from the Czech Republic are here, like beside your house basically. And I had two options, right? I was a little behind. I forgot to revise. I could either be the responsible student that I know I can be. So I went and I met up with them. And they were nice. Like, we didn't really talk that much. When I first met, I was like, hey yo, what's happening? And I got the introduction and everything. And I had the chats. And they were like, oh, we want to have our first Irish Guinness. And I'm like, sure. We're not alcoholics. Mud, okay. And I was like, hey yo, can I come? And they were like, bet, but with better words. So I ended up going back, walking all the way back into town. That's a long walk. I took them through a dodgy field as well, through like basically the back alleys. They could have been getting kidnapped for all they know, but they were happy just walking along this dark alleyway. Big up them. So we make it into town. Two of them go off shopping in Pennies. Big up Pennies. If you're England, it's Primark, but we know it's Pennies, so it's alright. And me and one other girl and my classmate go back to my classmate's house, and we're vibing. I get control of the Spotify for some reason, start playing the tunes. We had nothing real to do, so we're seeing who can click the fastest. Me, I spend too much time on games. And then we meet up with everyone and we go out. We go have a good time. One of my other classmates come up. We'll call him Big T for testosterone, because he's, I don't know, just he'll find out as a compliment. And he was really into this one girl. Listen, I don't know what to say about that, but you know how it is. And at the very end, the one girl I was real into was like next time hang out in Prague. And I'm like, sure. Because you know, someone tells you to come hang out somewhere, I'm obviously doing it. Even had a pinky promise, right? So big up. A week goes by. All of this out of my head, right? Were they good people? Yeah, they're really nice. Did I ever think I'd see them again? No. Not in the slightest. So I'm hanging out with the same classmate at like a college Christmas party. I meet that other friend who was there the other night. He was still talking about that girl. Man was obsessed, let me tell you. Obsessed. We meet this other guy, we'll call him D for D's and we had a good time. We drank the night away. We went back to that girl's house again. We all stayed over the night. We all slept. It was freezing. I don't think she forgot about the heating. Listen, I don't know. She put it on at some point. It was a bit mad. And the next day she was going home, back to Czech Republic. So I'm like, bet. So I walk out of the room, ring my mom, pick up my mom. Love my mom. I'm like, hey, my friend's going back. Can you get me a ticket on this flight? She was like, are you sure? And I'm like, no, but yeah. So I get a text. I got you a ticket. I walk in, be like, I'm coming. She invited me, but then was super panicked. So I don't think she actually thought I'd say yes, or like be so spontaneous. I don't know. But so the next day, I go home. Well, that day I go home, get ready, get my passport, get a few clothes, pop to the airport, listen to the few tunes on the way, Bit of Lady Gaga or whatever was playing. Love some Lady Gaga. She goes hard. I do be playing for that applause. And I'd be waiting there, learning some Czech in the airport. Turns out Google Translate lying to me. But we don't even worry about that. I find out one of the girls I met the last week. It's her 21st birthday party. That day. And it's a fancy dress. And so, I'm on the plane. I'm like, oh, sugar. Oh, Nelly. I'm not that fancy dressed. So I'm sitting there, a little bit crazed, watching Netflix, watching some basketball or anime, I think. And we arrive, go straight to this girl's 21st birthday, who I met the week before. I quickly put on some black jeans. That's all I had. And I was like, hey yo. It turns out a lot of fun. Everyone was real nice. I learned how to play beer pong. I played that actually 2 days in a row. Bro, I must be a bowler or something, because I was really good at it. And yeah, so then we have the next day. Obviously, you play beer pong again. Nothing really happened. And here's where it gets a little mad. The D guy, the third day, I end up in his car, but in another country. I meet his ex-girlfriend now and this other girl, who I actually was hanging out yesterday, because I met her over there, and now we hang out here, which is also a little mad. And I have a good time. My friend, she's going to Italy the day after. That's grand. I'm going to Ireland. Big up Ireland, going home. And I'm like, hey yo, take me to the airport. Our flight's like 15 minutes apart. First time I'm flying by myself, because I was with her and some people I know way there. It's alright, no bother. Watch more Netflix. Watch Mamma Mia. Love Mamma Mia. Get home, take the bus, straight into bed. So, long story short, by skipping study for one of my exams, which I did not do too well in, but I didn't say that. I ended up in Prague hanging out with these people that I'm going to a girl's 21st birthday who I met the week prior. And big up that girl though. She still reacts to my B-reels. Love that girl. Yeah. Amazing time. Amazing.